I've been trying to record this for so long that I washed my hair and it's oily already again, so yeah. Hi and welcome to another free.volous episode. Today I'm bringing you my suggestions for a skincare routine completely made from pharmacy products and then one little supermarket intervenient. In this day and age, pharmacies and supermarkets are open, and some people don't like to order online. With that in mind, I thought I would bring you a very basic, because that's me, skincare routine with pharmacy products, especially the bookends, I should say, like Caroline Hines likes to call them, in order to cater to the biggest amount of people possible. I chose 99.9999% of the products fragrance free, because fragrance can cause irritation for a lot of people, especially people with sensitive skin, acne prone skin, skin going through treatments, harsh treatments like tretinoin, all of that. It's always advisable to put the fragrance stuff aside, especially if it's going to stay on your skin. So because of all of that, I decided to put aside the fragrance things. Strangely enough, it's basically the treatment products, the retinols, the vitamin C's, the hyaluronic acids, those the middle of the sandwich. That's where they put the fragrance. You have plenty of fragrance-free products on both ends of the sandwich. I don't know why, but anyway, here we go. First product is a micellar water. This is the Cerave micellar water. I love this. It doesn't sting my eyes, it's really soft, but it is very effective. I use this to remove liquid lipsticks, strong colored lipsticks, when I have a lot of makeup on my eyes. Also, that's what I use before I go in with my two cleansers. I never use this on its own, and if you do use it on its own, please remember to wash it off, because this may cause breakouts if not washed out. Although they say you don't need, but if you're having breakouts and you use a micellar water, try to cleanse afterwards or just wash it off at the end. Second product, this is the one I brought from the supermarket because there are no oil makeup cleansers in the pharmacy, at least in widely available pharmacy brands. I couldn't find one for the life of me. Probably there's one or two, but I couldn't find one here in Portugal. So I went to the supermarket, and this is the one fragrance product of all of these, because it's not going to stay on my face. And this is an oil cleanser. This is by Nivea, and it's the Macadamia Cleansing Oil for dry and sensitive skins, although this is drenched with perfume, so sensitive who. And they have another one which has blue flowers or whatever, blue perfume for normal to oily skin, I think. This is very effective. This doesn't sting my eyes again, and you can remove it either with a washcloth, or you can, it emulsifies, so you can wash it off. I have really enjoyed using this. As you can see, I've given it a good run because I was desperate to get you an oil makeup remover that emulsifies, and usually the Body Shop and all the other brands are not in the pharmacy. So yeah, the next one is a range for the second cleanser, morning cleanser, Cerave. I have here the SA Smoothing Cleanser, which has a little bit of salicylic acid, which is good for oily skins. When you wake up really oily, it's really good to take away that film from your skin. But they also have the Hydrating Cleanser and the Foaming Cleanser. I love the Hydrating Cleanser. It is sort of a foaming classic gel cleanser. It does create a foam, and it does lather. It looks like a normal cleanser, but is not as harsh as most cleansers. I wouldn't get this near my eyes though, just keep that in mind. And they have this in big bottles, so you can wash your back with the salicylic acid one. Is really nice. That's really nice, and these are really good to wash your hands with too. So the next product is La Roche-Posay Toleriane Ultra 8 Mist. And I've talked about this in basically every video skincare related. ever since I discovered it and I came back from my pause or break. This is a sensational hydrator. This is glycerin based. It doesn't have hyaluronic acid. But before you go, because it doesn't have HA, most products in your routine will already have HA, and some people are sensitive to hyaluronic acid, and glycerin is an excellent humectant. It will draw the same water from the area around you into the insides of your skin, but it doesn't it is not as prone to create irritation. Many people who can't use HA can use glycerin, so I'm not the biggest fan of the mist itself. It could be mistier, but you can always decant it into a good mist that you've cleaned out, and I don't live without this after cleansing underneath a moisturizer, and you're good to go. If you don't know what I'm going to talk next, you don't know me at all. And it's the Cerave AM and PM facial moisturizing lotions. I'm sorry, because it has a specific name, and it's the one with the pump. I love these. The only problem is they don't come in huge sizes. These have hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, which is great to control a little bit of the sebum, to help with the with hyperpigmentation. Depends on the dosage. This has a low concentration, but it still helps, and it calms the skin and makes it stronger as time goes by. So it's a beautiful, beautiful ingredient. Also, it contains ceramides, which are great for repairing the barrier of your skin. So this is the PM, which does not contain SPF. This is the AM, which contains SPF 25. Not enough if you're going out, if you have big windows, but if it's an overcast day, for me, this is more than enough. And it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel extremely silicone either, which is something that annoys me personally, and I think no one else in the universe. But yeah, it does annoy me when things are too silicone. They start to feel like they are about to peel, and I don't like that. It works under SPF and under other moisturizers, under makeup, so it's a beautiful, beautiful, super affordable product. Now let's talk about treatment. This is the only fragrance-free range with some actives in it, which is the Eucerin Q10 Active. This is the night cream. This also has the Q10, so the antioxidants, and it also has retinol in it. And then they have the day cream, and they also have a day lotion for people with oily skins, which is more focused on the vitamin C derivatives, the antioxidants, all of that. And in the evening, you have a mix of both. Regarding what it does for your skin, I wouldn't say this is the retinol that will change the skin on your face, but it is a bit of help, and the texture of this cream is like something that I haven't seen in a long time, because it's unctuous, and not in a bad way, but sometimes you feel like you need an old school cream on your face that just sinks in, and I think that has to do with the oils in it or something. It feels really soothing. It's one of those that you can keep on working on your face with it and massage your face with it. It won't dry down, it won't set, but it will eventually be absorbed, but still leaving that kind of elasticity on the skin that I really love. In terms of ingredients, as I said, I don't believe the concentration on this is enough per se to do a retinol treatment, but it's one of the few ranges, or the only range, apart from one thing from Aven, that doesn't contain fragrance, and that contains actives that are possibly irritant. So that doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, as I said, I have the night cream, but they also have a day cream with this in the same pot, and they also have a lotion which comes in a pump. For skin recovery, two classics: Aven Cicaplast, which is a repair cream, and then Cicaplast. I don't have the Cicaplast Balm, I just have the plain Cicaplast, because this is a bit lighter or more lightweight than the Balm, that's just it. Cical when I have a problem, a rash, a weird allergic reaction, this is the one I go for. And it's a white cream, like a nappy rash cream. And then this one is, it looks like a gel. I think you can see that. I think so, yeah. It looks like a gel, but it disappears into the skin. It doesn't disappear. It creates a film over your skin that is really, again, unctuous, but this one doesn't feel like it's going to sink in. It stays there. It's unocclusive, as it were, and it protects the skin really well from dryness. I love to use this after using tretinoin. Regarding the Cicaplast range, I must say that not only this, the Balm is probably really good. I never felt the need to buy it because this is enough for me. The lip thingy underneath a thick lip balm, because this is almost like an HA serum for my lips, I would say. So you need a thicker lip balm on top of it. Amazing. And the hand cream, the Cicaplast hand cream, really nice. I don't have it. I don't have it with me. And the same with the Cerave. Let's pretend this is the Cerave hand cream. Amazing. So let's talk about SPF, because it's me. Garnier Ambre Solaire for children, the sensitive one, SPF 50. This is a mineral sunscreen, water resistant, and it's an old school one. Oh, the sound, I'm sorry, it was the tube, not me. It is an old school mineral sunscreen. I find that if I apply this onto my skin in thin layers, and I keep on applying and keep on applying, I can apply the recommended amount without having too much of a white cast, which is really nice. This is a bit greasy, I'm not gonna lie, but it is an actual sunscreen that you feel is going to stay on your skin for the amount of time that it should. On really hot days, it won't be the most comfortable, but it's really a sturdy sunscreen, especially if you have really pale skin, if you have hyperpigmentation, you don't want to go further. I buy this either from the supermarket or from the pharmacy. It's available in both places. Next is a classic, La Roche-Posay Andelios. This is the shaker fluid, who knows? This is invisible. This is one of those SPFs that you apply into your skin and it sinks in, but it will create sort of a film. So if you rub it in, or if you go over with something with a bit too much of a heavy hand, you'll probably get a little bit of pilling. But it is an astonishing, well-made synthetic filters, and I think they have a mix of also mineral too. It's so good. They have a fragrance-free version, and then they have a fragrance version. I don't know why. I don't know why. And the last one is from Bioderma. This is the Photoderm Nude Touch 50 Plus. This is a great little tinted SPF. Sadly disgraceful, again, shade range. Why do French pharmacy brands do this? I don't know. But yeah, aside from that, it's a really good, it's a very fluid liquid. As you can see, it's really liquidy, and it has a bit of a tint. This is my summer color. But yeah, and it feels a bit oily when you're applying it, but it will set down, and this is more for targeted for oilier skin. So it says an oil control of 8 hours. It doesn't contain your shine for 8 hours, but it does quite a good job regarding that. And I like to layer. I like to apply a sunscreen, especially for mineral sunscreens, which leave a film. First the mineral sunscreen, and then I go with the tinted one. I do the correct amount of this one, which is easier to measure because it's a thicker cream, and then I go with this on top of it, and it's adding a little bit of something. To apply the correct amount of this to my face, I would have to go naked tutorials, levels of coverage, and still, I don't know. I wouldn't be able, such a liquidy formula, I don't know if I could measure it. Other than that, you may ask, what about the La Roche-Posay things, the vials? Well, they all contain fragrance. It's a weird combination of very irritating things for your skin. I don't know. I wouldn't feel comfortable recommending it. From what I saw, it didn't have... It has the obvious in their ingredients list, and they're quite expensive, so I don't know. I think I'm done with all of my chattering, twittering away. And I hope you have enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which of these products would you recommend. And if I'm missing anything, don't forget I live in Europe, so I don't have access to a lot of stuff. And I don't live in the UK either, so I don't have access to a lot of stuff. Yeah, I hope you have had a good week. I hope you're hanging in there. Thank you for spending your time on me. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next video.